This is Cole Lusby with Southwest Windows and Doors. Getting a lot of requests for narrow style iron doors. This is the style, the side of that iron door. A lot of people love this look, this narrow look. One thing I want to point out to you, CJ, if you come up next to me, this is about a 2.5 inch overall style from the edge of the door to the edge of the glass, about 2.5 inches, okay? I want to show you a couple more details here. You're looking at two different types of Clad doors, okay? Just walk with me just for a second. This is Sierra Pacific Clad. This is an aluminum exterior with a wood interior. We can get it primed, painted, to be finished and painted on site. But as you get closer here, again, the overall style from edge of door to edge of glass is 4.5, approximately 2 inches wider than your iron door, okay? That's very common for Clad doors, okay? Some manufacturers will offer a 3.5 style. This is a Quaker all aluminum unit. You can see all aluminum on both sides. However, Quaker offers a Clad unit like Sierra Pacific, where imagine this, the green side, the interior side, instead of it being aluminum, is trimmed out in wood. So you can see the aluminum is most of the door and then trimmed out on the interior side with wood, a Clad door, okay? Now what I want to show you on this one is from edge of door to edge of glass is 3.5. Okay, I'm throwing a lot at you quickly, but now let me explain. An iron door has 2.5 inches. An iron door, oftentimes, we have a kind of this love-hate relationship with iron doors. Yes, they can accomplish that narrow look, but they're made by hand. They're often made overseas. Really extended lead times on them, 16 to 20 weeks. And to get a really great finish on the right iron door, what I would call a premium iron door, you're going to pay a premium for the right iron door. Not all iron doors are created equal. On top of that, what does not get talked about enough in our industry as it relates to iron doors is you need a plan for some touch-ups at the end of your job. Get nicks here, nicks there, and the way to touch that up is really with a spray. There's really no good way to touch up an iron door. The only way is really to try and sand out that area, buff it out, grind it out, and then spray right back on top. So on top of that, as a homeowner, you're going to be expected to maintain that iron door similar to a wood door, where you probably need to refinish that iron door every 3 to 7 years. So iron doors may look really attractive, but there's a lot of details around them that don't get talked about enough. On the contrast, okay, Clad doors are made with a machine, not by hand. Are made stateside, U.S. made, which means come with a full list of manufacturer-backed warranties. Okay, overall, it's objectively a better door. Comes with a powder coat paint finish. Depending on which manufacturer, you're looking at 20 to 30 year finish warranty. The glass, 20-year warranty. I mean, you're looking at a very strong warranty-backed product, including multi-point locks. I can just keep going on and on and on about the benefits of Clad doors over iron doors, especially when you're talking about a 1 inch difference between 3.5 to 2.5. I got really good news for you. Okay, a 4.5 inch style, you're going to be a door guy after this. A 4.5 inch style on this Clad door is the same price as that 2.5, apples to apples, as that 2.5 inch style on the right iron door. Not the cheap iron door, but the right iron door. On top of that, a 3.5 inch style, which is closer to the look you're trying to accomplish. So this is the one I would recommend if you want the iron door look, because you're much more narrow here, and you're much more narrow on the bottom rail as well. Is about, give or take, 10 to 20% more. So let me ask a follow-up question. Isn't it worth 20% more on the right home to get the narrow style look that you want with a factory-backed warranty, and ultimately better finish, better glass. So that's my feedback for those looking for iron doors. We want to make this video and kind of share it. Iron doors has become really kind of a rave over the last probably 5 to 10 years, and we have no problem with iron doors. We're happy to order you an iron door, but you should get an iron door when you want that handmade, crafted, metal, steel look. If that's not the look you want, if you're saying, no, I want it because it's narrow, then that may not be the best option for you. If you want it because it's wrought iron, then maybe it is a good option for you. Depends on exactly what you're looking for and why. Hope this video helps. Feel free to reach out to us if you've got any questions. Thank you.